Guys, welcome back to World's Illuminator 11 on this Friday. I hope you're having a great day and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here. If you are looking to join the Zoom session tomorrow, which is a Divine Feminine get-together meeting at 6 p.m. UK time, then you can contact me via my email, which is in the description box below, or also on the community page, and then I'll be able to respond with the link for the meeting tomorrow. And for this video, the first video for today, I am going to answer a question that was asked by one of our soul sisters in relation to a little video that I did yesterday. And that was the little video that came out, the card that came out on this video, which was that your soul is preparing to reconnect and saying to you to trust the process. And that reconnection is about you and your divine masculine coming together. But then your soul is that one soul that is in two different bodies. When you do come together, it's like that soul reconnecting to come together as one. So that is what that message was showing you. It's showing you that there is preparation that is happening both on your side and on your divine masculine side. On that half of the soul that is within your divine masculine, and on that half of the soul that is within you, so that when you come together, it is ready for you to be in that place of reconnecting. So there are things happening on your divine masculine side. There are things happening on your side to help you both to get to a place where you are ready to reconnect as a soul. And, so you are being asked to trust the process. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the question that came through in relation to this. And, when I read this question, I really got a message that this was actually a question that was asked by our beautiful soul sister, but it's actually been asked on behalf of the collective, that there are other people as well who wonder about this. That's why I was guided to do this as a video instead of just responding on the comment. So I am going to read the comment, the question, and then I will give the answers. I've written some stuff down, so I'll be referring to this as I go along as well. So after the card came out, the question was, but then, so that was, your soul is preparing to reconnect and trust the process. And then the question is, but then why do I see this for 3 years? So it's about the length of time that this has happened. And the angels are saying, this can be someone else thinking, but why do I see this for 2 years? Why do I see this for 5 years? Why do I see this for 10 years? And I've certainly asked that question as well at one point, because I have been seeing signs for over 2 years now. So, it's whatever time it is that it relates to you. So, so the question was, but why then, why do I see this for 3 years? Why does spirit do this to us? It gets daunting seeing spirit say this for like 3 years. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm not being negative, but I'm saying I keep seeing these signs and doing the work. I don't understand why I keep seeing the messages, but it is not happening. Even when I don't look for answers, I always see the signs, but no results at all in the 3D. So that's what the angels were saying. This is something that, has been thought about, or is a question that comes in for quite a number of people. And so the first part was, why do I see this for 3 years? So, and the angels are saying, whether it's 3 years, 10 years, 5 years, whatever it is, 2 months, the answer is, you are seeing this as a reminder that you are on this journey. And you are seeing this as a reminder that you are not forgotten on this journey. And you are seeing this as a reminder that this journey is still going on. And the message that was coming through is, let's say, for example, you had seen the signs in the first year, and then the signs stop. You would actually, now 3 years later, nothing has happened on the 3D yet. You would start to think maybe you were going crazy about the signs that you saw, or it wasn't real, or all these things. Imagine, even when you do see the signs and you continue to see the signs, you do get into the place of thinking, is this real? Is this really happening? But the angels are saying that those signs are there to remind you that this journey is still going, that you are still on this journey. And it is also to remind you that you are loved, because, this journey is coming from the Creator, and the Creator is unconditional love. The Creator wants you to have the things that are meant for you. It is a reminder that what is meant for you is on its way to you. And, the time just hasn't quite arrived yet for it to come to you on the physical. But those reminders, the signs that you keep seeing, the messages that you keep getting are showing you that it is on its way to you. And it is a reminder that the Creator, who is all unconditional love, wants you to have what is meant for you. Because if you didn't have those reminders, those messages coming in, you would probably give up, because you would think, this is not making any sense. I'm not getting any sort of sign, or, you would give up. But those reminders come in to help you to know that this is still going, and to show you that magic is happening and things are going on behind the scenes to ensure that what is meant for you comes in for you at the right time. So that was the first part about why do I keep seeing this for however long, whether it's 3 years or 10 years. It is because you are being reminded that what is meant for you is on its way to you. It is all being prepared. Your soul is going through that time of preparation. That half the soul that is in your divine masculine and the half the soul that is in you, they are going through the time of preparation, so that when you do get to the point of reconnecting, you are both ready. And the angels are also saying that when it comes to your divine masculine and your soul is that one soul, and you are going to the two different bodies. And that's because when the soul comes onto planet Earth, for example, is coming here to learn lessons. That's what we are all doing here. We are here to learn lessons that are there to help our soul grow. And our soul lives on. We will leave this body behind. Our soul will go back, and our soul will continue. It's eternal. And during that time, of the soul continuing, there are lessons that the soul needs to learn. So when your soul is in your divine masculine's body and in your body, there are lessons that it's learning in both, at once. It's learning these lessons that it needs to learn for its own soul growth. And by the time you do come together, it's learned lessons in the things that have happened in your divine masculine's life and in the things that have happened in your life. So when you do come together, the soul actually has all these lessons that it's learning, that it's sort of been learning, because when it reconnects into one, then all that growth that has happened in the different experiences that you and your divine masculine have had is there to sort of help with the growth of your soul. So the angels are saying that, during this time of preparation, whilst the soul is preparing to reconnect, it's going through certain lessons in you. It's going through certain lessons in your divine masculine as well. And then when it comes together, when it reconnects into one, then it's got all these lessons that it's learned that are there to help with its soul growth. So that's why you are being shown these signs, to show you that preparation is still happening for your soul to then come together. But the time has not actually arrived yet. The soul is not quite ready yet for you to then reconnect. So it can take time, it can take 3 years, 10 years, whatever. It depends on what your soul's contract, or your soul's lessons, or the time that it needs to take for it to learn and grow, and for you also to learn the lessons that you need to learn, and for your divine masculine to learn the lessons that they need to learn. So why do you see this for however long you see it? It's because it's a reminder that it is all coming in. The lessons are still being learned, and that what is meant for you is coming in for you at the right time. And then, why does Spirit do this to us, was the second part. And the message that was coming through from the angels is that this is all about perception, and it's really about changing your perception. That's the message that I'm really getting from the angels. It's about changing your perception, because it's not Spirit doing this to us. It's actually this is happening for us. So it's not things that are being done to us as if they are bad things that are being done to us, or it's being done by spirit to torment you by seeing these signs. It's actually happening for you, to remind you that you are still on this journey, to remind you that you are loved, and that the Creator wants you to have the things that are meant for you. The Creator wants you to have this highest form of love that you can have with your divine masculine that is meant for you. So those reminders come in to actually help you. So it's about you changing your perception from why is this happening to us, or why is spirit doing this to us, to actually seeing it as this is happening for us to help us to continue to keep moving forward on this journey, to know that there are things happening behind the scenes to help us to get to where we are truly meant to be. And then the next part is that it's done from love. The Creator, the divine God, spirit is only unconditional love. So everything that is done from that place of unconditional love to help you to get to where you're meant to be. But you do get to where you're meant to be by the soul getting to learn the lessons that it needs to learn, by the soul going through the experiences that it needs to go through, in the time that it needs for that to happen. And so that's why it takes the time that it does. And your soul will have decided how things are going to pan out and when you will get to that point of coming together again. So it is all happening for you, to help you get together with your divine masculine at the time that is right, at the time when you're both ready. If it was to happen before you're both ready, then you will most likely get back into that place of things not working out again. So it all happens so that your divine masculine is ready and you are ready as well, so that when you do reconnect, when you do come together, then you live the life that you're truly meant to live. And then, so the angels are saying it's about changing your perception and seeing that all this that is happening in relation to your journey, it is all happening for us. This is a message for all of us. It is all happening for us, rather than why is this being done to us. And then the next part that came in, the next part of the message was that, it's about also understanding that there is a way bigger picture when it comes to your journey than you can ever even imagine or think of. And, and it's about being in the place of seeing things from a higher perspective, understanding that there is a bigger picture that you cannot actually see. And that's a bigger picture for you, for your divine masculine as well, for the planet, for humanity. And you are here to play a big role, especially as a twin flame. You're here to play a big role as part of this bigger picture. So for you to get to the place where you are ready to play that role, then things need to happen the way that they are meant to happen, in the time that they are meant to happen, for you to then be able to fit in and play the role that you are meant to play. And so it's about realizing as well that it's not just about you and your divine masculine, it's about the bigger picture, about humanity, about the planet as well. And and the Creator sees that bigger picture and knows that bigger picture. And so everything that is happening is sort of planned in a way that will help to bring everything in at the right time. And then also, especially right now, we are moving forward towards the golden age. And this is a time when there is so much change that is happening when it comes to our planet, to our world as well. And a lot of people are going through this time of awakening right now. And this is because the world is changing. Our planet is going through ascension itself. And as our planet goes through ascension, the rest of humanity has to follow what is going on the planet. People, we all have to go through this time of ascension. And the twin flames are, and light workers are leading the way with this ascension. So these are the people, you and I are the people who are going through this time of ascension now, so that we can, and preparation now, so that we can then be ready to help the rest of humanity. So this is all part of this bigger picture. And for you to get there, that's why things have to happen in the time that they need to happen for you and your divine masculine to then be ready to fit into that bigger picture that only the creator knows and sees, and where we are going. But there is no going back, because our planet is ascending and things are moving forward. So it will all happen in the time that is meant to happen for you and your specific journey, to ensure that you are ready at the time that you are meant to be here to do what you are meant to do, and also your divine masculine. So and that bigger picture is really something that we may not even I begin to understand until we start seeing things happen at the right time. Everything will fall into place. Thank you, angels. Everything will fall into place, and you will start seeing, when the time comes, you will start seeing how it all made sense, that you and your divine masculine had not reconnected for those 3 years, for those 5 years. It will all start to make sense, because you will see why things had to take the time that they took for you to then both be ready to do what it is that you're here to do. And then the other part of the message was also, remember the fact that your soul chose this path, and it's a path that involves learning particular lessons, and whilst in the two different bodies. So maybe during those 3 years you may feel like you've done all the work and you've learned your lessons, but the angels are saying nobody can ever learn all their lessons. We are continuously growing. We are continuously learning lessons as well. And but then it can be the fact that maybe your divine masculine needs that extra time, that 3 years or 5 years or whatever, to learn their own lessons. Their soul needs that needs all the time for the lessons, for the particular lessons that they're learning on their part, to be able to get to that place where they are actually ready to then be able to move forward. So the angels are saying there's a lot more going on during this time of preparation, during this time when you are sort of seeing it as, it's been 5 years, it's been 3 years. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes to help you both to get to where you're truly meant to be. And then it also goes on, the other part of the message was that, then there is also obviously divine timing when it comes to everything. The creator, everything is in divine timing. The creator is in charge of this journey, and everything is in divine timing. Everything comes in at the time that it fits into that bigger picture that I was talking about before. So it is all in divine timing. And it's also about, thank you, angels, it's about remembering that time is actually a construct. It's man-made. It was made here on earth. So what may seem like 3 years to you, when it comes to spirit, is actually time. Just there isn't that 3 years that is going on. It's actually the amount, the lessons that need to be learned to get you to where you're truly meant to be, rather than the time. So the time is actually only something that we look at here on the 3D, in this world. However, when it comes to spirit, there isn't that time. It is all just about whether you are ready, the lessons have been learned, you're ready to move on to the next stage of your life, or to move on to the next stage or next chapter of your life. So it's not about the time when it comes to that. This is why we're always being guided to release the timing of this journey, or anything that you may be manifesting. We're always guided to release the timing, because it is never about the time. So, and that's the other message that was coming through, that it's not happening on the 3D time, because it's just not yet time for you to come in. There's still other things going on behind the scenes to help you to get to that next chapter of your life, or to help your divine masculine to get to that next chapter of their life. There may be other people in their own life as well that need to learn certain lessons, with them being around them, or with certain things happening. So there is way bigger picture. Your life is not just impacting on just you. There are other people as well who are benefiting from you. Maybe you have to do your mission by yourself for some time before you are actually ready to then come into that union on the level that you are meant to. So, or your divine masculine maybe needs to do certain things for themselves, or they may need to clear certain karma in their own life to then be ready to get to the place where they're ready to move on to the next chapter of their life at a soul level. So that's the message that was really coming through, that everything that is happening for you. It is happening to help you both to get to where you're truly meant to be. And it's about releasing the timing of the 3D world time and really just getting to the place of trusting. Trust the process is was the second part of that card, that came out. Trust the process of your life. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the creator to bring you in that life that you desire with your divine masculine on the 3D as well at the right time. And then the last part was, I'm not being negative, and I keep seeing these and doing the work. I don't understand why I keep seeing the messages. And the angels are saying, everyone who has been on this journey, whether it's been 1 week or 5 months or 20 years, 3 years, 2 years, you are doing the work. And, always know that your efforts and your hard work are totally recognized and seen and by the angels. And give yourself as well a pat on the back for the amount of work that you've done from when you started this journey to where you are today, and know that all these efforts that you're putting in are recognized. But the reason, and it says messages, but it is not happening. Even when I don't look for answers, always see signs, but no results at all in the 3D. The other part, the last part that was coming up, I was about releasing expectation when it comes to time, which is what I was talking about before. Let go of the timing of this journey. And also about knowing that is, release expectation about when it's meant to happen, because this journey, things are meant to surprise you, to come in at the time when you least expect it. Your divine masculine will come in at a time when you least expect them to come in. That's like, so it's just about you. This is why we're always being guided to focus on you, to do things for you, to love your life, to do things that you enjoy doing. And, the more you're focused on your mission and doing the things that you love, the more you are not really sort of focusing on the time it's been taking on and things like that. And it helps you as well to get to that place of really loving your life as it is, knowing that, there is that you're being reminded by those signs that you keep getting that you are on this journey, and it is all happening for you. Things are being prepared so that they come in at the right time for you. And then the last part was about you're being asked to believe in the magic. It's about trusting and believing in the magic that comes in from this journey. Just by seeing those amazing signs that you see, that's about you being shown that this is a magical journey that is beyond the understanding of the human mind. So you're being asked to really sort of take those signs as that beautiful reminder of the magic that comes in with this journey, of the miracles that are coming in for you when it comes to this journey, that miracle that is going to happen and that is going to surprise you when your divine masculine moves forward towards you when you least expect it. So you're being asked to get into the place of believing in miracles, of trusting that it is all coming in at the right time for you, letting go of that expectation of the timing and, of how long it's taking, and just trusting in and seeing the magic that comes in with all the signs that you see. And also note that it is all happening at very different levels as well. This your journey, it's not just about it coming in on the 3D. It says at the end, I see signs but no results at all on the 3D. The angels are saying it's all happening at different levels when it comes to your twin flame journey. It's happening on other realms, it's happening energetically, it's happening vibration wise, and it is about So your journey is already there at a certain vibration. It's about you and your divine masculine rising up to get to that vibration. So you may be at that vibration as a divine feminine, but your divine masculine may still not be there yet. So they still have that time to move up to that vibration, to get to the place where they match that vibration as well, to then be able to be with you. So there's a lot that is going on. And, this is why you're constantly being asked as well to find your joy, to find your happiness, to do the things that you love, to practice gratitude, to do things that uplift you, and things that you enjoy, because that helps to keep your vibration high. That's why you're constantly being asked as well to stay positive when it comes to your journey, because that helps to keep your vibration high. To let go of fear, because fear is such a low vibration, and all the other sadness, anger, and all the other negative emotions, to let go of those and raise your vibration to love, peace, and joy, because those are the vibrations where you do meet the things that you desire. So that is what is happening for both you and your divine masculine. You're working on releasing all these negative vibrations so that you get to that higher, those lower vibrations, so you get to that higher vibration. And your divine masculine is doing the same, but they're also behind. So it's about you understanding that everything that is happening when it comes to this journey, it is all working to help you both to get to where you're truly meant to be, and you're both moving in the right direction, and you are both growing and learning, and the learning never stops. Even if you have done a lot of the work, you continue to do the work as a divine feminine. Nobody ever gets to a place where they're like, oh, I've done with my healing and learning. You're continuously doing that all your life on this planet. So it's about really just continuing to keep working on yourself, focusing on yourself, loving yourself, and seeing the magic that lies in this journey, being grateful, and having that unconditional love for your divine masculine, trusting that they are doing what they need to do. That your soul is preparing, to get for you to reconnect at the right time, and for the soul to reconnect as well. And it is all happening to get you to where you are truly meant to be. So I really hope that helps, guys. I will see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.